Did you know that the Sherpa Drone can get you more jobs? I'm Bryan, and I'm here with Zander, and we're both in the marketing team. We're going to talk a little bit about that.
Today, we're going to walk through practical ways you, as a Sherpa Drone owner, can use your drone as a marketing tool to get more jobs. So one of the major selling points for your clients is the reduction in disruption that the Sherpa Drone offers.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot more not as disruptive as, say, bringing lifts on or building scaffolding to clean the side of buildings. I know, especially for hotels and then some apartment complexes, it's really important that there's not a person hanging in front of your window at 6 a.m. in the morning. They were saying how important the privacy of their clients at the apartment complex was, and if they had to do it traditionally, they would have had people rappelling off of the roof. It would have been a few weeks that they would have been cleaning the windows of this place. It's also super beneficial for not having to remove any fences to get a lift in. You don't have to worry about messing up the landscaping by driving lifts over it. And in situations where it is an active job site, it's very easy to move the drone out of the way rather than drive a lift out of the way, if that's a situation you're in.
Yeah, so this lack of disruption is a win-win for Sherpa Drone owners and their clients, because their clients are getting their jobs done cheaper, faster, and safer. And then as an owner, you don't have to go through as much hassle to get that gear in those hard-to-reach areas, and you also save a lot on equipment costs.
Yeah, you save a lot, and you also save your clients a lot of money. I know that traditionally, you would charge the client for the lift rental costs. So you're able to take that out if you're just using a drone. I mean, some situations you'll still need to use a lift in some areas, but I would say 90% of the jobs you'll be cleaning, you can just use the drone and forego using a lift altogether.
Yeah, so what you're saying is the Sherpa really helps your margins, because by doing the job faster, eliminating those equipment costs, you might be able to save your client money and charge them a lower price, but you're going to have the same or even better margins because you won't be spending as much time or as much money on the lifts. So in the end, it's very possible that even if the total price of the job is less, the margins could still be higher because of the efficiency benefits.
One of our customers quoted a water tower, I believe it was, and the person they were quoting against or bidding against had quoted something like, I think it was like $18,000 for a week job, and they came in and quoted $15,000 because they're eliminating the lift rental out of that, which would have been around $2,000, and they were able to come in and clean that in, I think, 1 day or 2 days. So instead of being there for a week, they were only there for 2 days. They still got paid $15,000, saved the client $2,000 because they didn't have to, or $3,000 because they didn't have to pay for the lift.
I think another way the Sherpa can help is, since it's a drone, it attracts a lot of attention, so you'll get people on the street talking about it and a lot of attention on social media. But I think it's always good to break people's assumptions, because the people on the street are like, oh, that's flashy, it must be really expensive, but it actually can be a really good cost-saving piece of equipment. And so trying to really drive home those points on how it's more efficient and how it can save money. You know, for residential jobs, it's probably not going to be the best tool, but when you're in these small or large commercial jobs, that's when it's going to be the most effective. So as a business owner, really trying to drive home those points about how it's cost saving in terms of equipment and labor costs and time, that's going to be probably one of your most powerful marketing tools. So even just sharing phone content, putting it on your website, making it very clear that you do drone services and drone cleaning services, that's going to really hammer home the efficiency benefits.
Yeah, 100%. And you're right on that. It will market itself on jobs. Pretty much every single job that I've been to, it draws a crowd. People stand around, they'll start taking videos with their phones. And I know in a few different situations, Our customers actually got jobs from that. Like we were just down in Mexico training a customer on using their drone, and just from us being out there training by the building he was going to be cleaning with it, he got 2 people came up and offered him jobs with it. One was for some smaller stores, and the other was for apartment complexes, just from him being out there flying with the drone.
As a Sherpa owner, the key points to drive home is it saves time, it saves costs, and it's going to save your clients money. So it's really important to call out all of those things when you're negotiating deals and in any of your marketing collateral that clients may see, because all of those benefits are what are going to help you stick out as a drone cleaner. If you want to make more money per job and book more jobs, book a meeting with our sales team at the link below. Thanks for watching.